Whew. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, old man Windbreaker. You made it super early today. Hi, kitty. You want to hang out too? Come on up. All right, kitty. You're going to be this clingy. You got to meow. You know the rules. It's biting. That's not meowing. You all right, kitty? It's meowing, just very, very quiet. Oh. All right. Good morning, everybody. A lot has changed since I last streamed. I didn't play that much, honestly. Speaking of which, there were like a couple of things I did. Mostly, I got copper. I cooked meals. And you know, I just accrued materials. I didn't do anything special. But you know, it's a public online server, so people hopped on, did things, and daytime progressed. If you look at the HUD in the upper left, you can see it's January 1st. It's really cold outside. And let me show you myself. I have adapted quite well. I will survive the winter, it looks like. I'm currently making a lot of leather. Is this not how much? Oh, okay. Right, I remember. We've soaked the hide in lime water. Now we need to scrape the hide, and then we can seal it in the tannin. It'll still be a while before we get leather, and I don't know how much leather this makes. There's a couple of goops left of it. How do I take the goop? Give me the goop. There's a way to, like, dump this. Yeah, shift. Bleh. Kitty. Quit headbutting the mic unless you want to meow into it. He refuses. Okay. Yeah, give me that liquid. Dump it out. And now we could go try and collect water again. Oh, hey. I do have water. Take the water. We dump it in here. And then we can have lime water going again. It's actually been pretty... is going pretty well. Like, I remember the first time we played this, like, we didn't get crops going at first. And honestly, there was a good chance I wasn't going to this time. But our friendly neighborhood, what's her name? Silver Wolves, who lives in the rafters. Oh, they've got their own secret private storage. Filled with storage. Neat. We'll leave their stuff alone. But she brought in the food. She sealed up our house. Gathered tons and tons of just things. Oh, hi there. You stop this. You know what? We're going inside. We're taking a nap. Everything's shooting at us. It's dark outside. But I've learned a few things myself, like how to make pies. A temporal storm is coming. I mean, according to the arrow spray, they're right out here somewhere. There you are. There's a portal or something out there, and I'm having trouble seeing it. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. Put on some band-aids. Our way out the door. We run up over here. Dive into storage. I see we have a friend in storage. Get you all carved up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab ingredients. I've got so many. Like, it turns out fighting bears is, well, it's a whole ordeal. What can we do? Like, I do want to learn how to cook more advanced things. Here's a boatload of red meat that's expiring. And I've got some dough. I think that's all I need to make pie, right? Stop. Did I see you? More band-aids. It's rough out there. Like, I think, in retrospect, I would turn off... the little temporal portals. Like, it's just a bit too much. I was like, that'll make the game too easy. There's just too many of them. Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna make some... We're gonna make pies. Meat pies. How many servings are on here? 3 servings. There you go. To make pies, what you do is you heat up the oven. You take your dough, put it here, and you fill it with any filling whatsoever. We're being super British and we're making pies out of meat. We can choose like a crust and have like a lovely lattice. Kind of like that for a meat pie. think usually you want like the lattice work for like a fruit pie. Cool it down. Okay. Whoops. And then we put the pie in there. The oven has been preheated. And we just keep an eye on this guy. How you doing, pie? The pie is raw. Heart baked. One just a little longer. I told you, like, one of my goals is like a cheese pie, right? Like, that is how I know I'll have succeeded. There's a few other things I'd like to cook in the game before too long. Fresh for 8 days. I feel like they can last much longer than that. I could have swore like the first time I did this, I put one down. I need more dough. Shoot. Well, too bad. I got this. Fresh for 8 days. If I just set you on the ground. Fresh for 80 days. See, floor pie. Way better than hand pie. Temporal storm is imminent. Man, brought these pies in here to like help me out on that front. Actual bread. What was it that I was cooking? Rye. Just need to make exactly one more dough. But you know what? I'll take the bread. I think that's exactly what I need. Maybe I need more than that. Hello, friends. Alright. He'll just wig out there and that's fine. More things arrived down here. I see stuff. Is that an iron ingot? No, it's a tin ingot. Right. So we've got this quern here. We can grind you into flour. Give me the bucket. I'm going to take a single portion out of here. I thought I took a single portion. Here, bucket. Did I forget to take the flour out? I'm gonna make that dough. There. Now that I've got this dough, put it on you. Oh wait, you were complete? Thought you were complaining I didn't have the dough. Bake pie. Oh, it's gonna be close. Hey, sorry you won't be playing today, but you'll still tune into the stream? Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's pretty rough out here in the streets anyway. Let me just grab one more piece of water. And check on the pie. The pie is trying. Like, its baking degrees is 200 degrees Celsius. But, like, I see it bakes kind of very close to that. So I'm thinking this might work out anyway. Need the pie. Yes. It was close, but we got the pie. Anyway, that's what I learned how to do while off stream. What else did I learn how to do? The only other thing I learned how to do was make the bear armor, which was pretty good. The trick is you have to like oil up the bear hide, and then you can do things with it. Otherwise, like, you can just make like rawhide tunics and things like that out of it. Oh, downstairs? I did go downstairs and I saw like a few things. There's a new chest here. There's a Gamdois helmet down there you made. Where could that be? I would like to compare that with what's on my head. Oh, I have a spare bear helmet. Oh, this thing. Protection. Let's compare this, what I've got. Light damage reduction 0.5%. Protection tier 1. Gotcha. So it is better. Except for the fact, like, it is winter and I might freeze if I'm too cold, but this is better than what I've got. Alright. I might save that one for after winter's over. I don't know if that's a smart idea or not. Still just trying to live my life out here. Was there no room for these seats? I guess there wasn't. Fresh for 4 hours. I gotta get these back into storage. Alright. What was the other thing I want to do? Where did I put the clay? Here. The other thing I want to do is build our new base. And to do that, I want sandstone cobblestone. We'll just take as much of that as we can carry. Because while everybody was away, me and Silver Wolves were talking about, like, the future. And there's this really cool spot all the way over here. I think we want to take it over and make the super base there. Let's see, it's neither good nor bad. I mean, it's good. It like the Gamdwa thing? Oh yeah, also there's water wheels that only work in rivers. Really? Because, like, rivers are something I modded in. I thought water wheels worked outside of rivers. But if that is not true, because I think these rivers aren't part of vanilla. Open up water wheel on my age. Okay. Water wheel. What have I got here? Small water wheel. Show me mechanical power. You can build a water wheel. Multi-step process. It looks like it has to be made out of iron. That's interesting. Where to place? Water wheels must be placed directly above or next to specific rapidly flowing water blocks so that the wheel's paddles will be in the water. These rapid flowing water blocks are in streams created rarely at world generation at higher altitudes. Okay. I mean, that's cool. Hey, Crafty Candy, thank you so much for the raid. Oh, it's been ages. I saw you were streaming earlier. You were playing Vintage Story because you're always playing Vintage Story. It is your favorite game. And so, like, anybody watching right now who isn't familiar with Crafty Candy, if you love this game, she is someone you should follow. Eyes. Oh, okay. I love this because the pies, they keep for a while, but apparently they stack with things with the same lattice on them. That's good to know. You love this game. It's such a good game. All right, tuning back out after you dropped off some stuff. I see you may have restarted. Yeah, this is the first game I have ever revisited. It is a good game. It was my 3-year stream anniversary. It'd be a pretty embarrassing 3-month anniversary. Got all these hammers just kind of hanging around. And so I came back to play. I like this game. I like it a lot. Because this game kind of holds a special place in my heart. Like, I rarely go back and do something. Let me eat this bread. Definitely not as special as pie. How long do you last? 26 days. I should be eating you. Missed. There we go. Today, wow, very cool. It is not exactly today. Books. For me to learn how to fish. All right, how do I read? I can place on the ground. It's obvious it's not used. It uses on click once. Just instantly. Well, not right click. Not left click either. Oh no, gotcha. It did work. So right click, immediately studied. I see, I'm learning. Thank you. Just instantly. If you hover over it in your inventory, it says it's used. And what is this? A boiler. For boy, oh, are we? This is for. All right, I can think of a few things this would be for. It looks like an evaporative purifier. A distiller. Okay, well, that also true. Whoops. And so could I take something, say, like lime water, put it in here, and that would turn it into normal water? Good for aqua vitae. Okay. Huh. Just restarted a couple weeks ago? Oh, man, I restarted a couple weeks ago. Maybe we should have collaborated in some sense. Nice. What server are you playing on? I am playing on a self-hosted server. I could pop in like the actual address here in chat, because it is completely open to the public. Anybody can join. And so, yeah. Anybody can do anything they like in here. What do I do with these books I read? I think I just throw them into the lake. This is the lake. Everyone knows you can only read a book once and then it's garbage. You bought some things from a trader? Oh, nice. I can stop walking around with a torch. You have to whitelist people coming in? We haven't had any trouble, fortunately. Oh, and I like this. It doesn't have like the orange glow to it. All right. You are permanently part of the inventory. I'm trying to remember what I was doing before I left. I think I was making more coal so that I could forge some more things. We've got tons of copper. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. Give me one piece of sand. Plug my pitkin hole. Ugh. Are you in a winter area or just winter time? Just winter time. And it's gone really, really well. Because I have not... What have you got for me? Another torch holder. Right. Okay. So I slap this on here. Does that make it last longer? Aged torch holders keep them burning forever. Oh, I did not know that. I thought like sticking torches on the wall was kind of a terrible way to do things. Okay. What am I doing with my life? Right, coal. Coal. That is cool. I'm super happy with what's going on here. Because the first time I played the game, it took us too long to get to farming. So I didn't have enough, oh, can't see. If only I had like a lantern or something. So like we didn't have any food stored for the winter, and so I was constantly starving to death. But this time, it's going well. Like, we've got like one season's worth of food, and that's all you ever need, apparently. And also the new bear hide armor that keeps you warm in the winter is keeping me from freezing to death. Although I had a rough time when I traveled to the west and like had to crawl through the river. I guess I could have taken the long way around. But being wet and cold did not go super well for us. Let me put these over here. Oh, we got shovel heads, picks. There's a couple of things I wanted to do copper-wise specifically. Let me grab a lot of copper. I know one of these chests have like tons and tons of nuggets. And it was you. Well, it turns out you have time to hang. Awesome. We're probably going to spend the night doing copper things. How many of these do we need? I think like 5 is enough. Oh, wait. Now that I don't carry around a torch. I see. I guess that's why you hang things above stuff. So that you have one whenever you need to light a fire. Gotcha. That makes sense. I'm just so used to like always having one in my hand just because fire is so important.
Thanks, Granddad.
Yeah, super convenient. Howdy, by the way. Howdy, Genoa. How are you doing? Welcome in. Oh, right. I started fire. I forgot to actually add the copper. You start to get cooked. You're gonna start smelting you. Want to make a copper knife and a copper axe. Because I'm tired of using all this wood stuff. Do I know how to make tin bronze? Ah, it's been a long time. I've forgotten how. So let's see. Tin bronze? You make tin bronze blocks? That's crazy. Whoa. Oh. Oh. 2,000 units of tin bronze. Okay. For a second, I thought you, like, threw coal in there. Smelting temperature to... Okay. No? All right. There's so many things I don't understand right now. So, is there something I want to do with the tin bronze in particular? Knife, 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 knife. Arrowheads? Knife? There's a knife blade. Give me that hammer. Oops. Been a while. I've missed the ting-tings. You know what? I'm gonna move you over for no reason. Not perfectly efficient. Whew. Be careful with this. I have accidentally broken everything before. Been around. Yes. It's hot. That's fine. How are you doing? You're cooking? There's something else I want to make with this, and I don't know what it is yet. We might need another saw blade. We've got hose, we've got all the things. I could make like a plate. A rolling pin would be neat. At the same time, I could make a rolling pin out of wood. That seems like a good use of wood. You'd save the copper for now? I will need one of these. Like, if we're building a new base, we're going to need a lot of wood, right? So I imagine we'll be sawing a lot. What we need to do is find, like, a wood that looks nice. What's in my head is some kind of dark color. So we make the main base out of sandstone. It'll have, like, you know, a light reddish color to it. Had an idea in my head. It didn't pan out exactly as planned. And so I'm thinking like a dark colored wood would work. Actually think purple heart would work really good, but like what are the odds we find purple heart? Gotta be pretty hard to find, right? Oh, have you gotten too cold? Heat up. You found redwood seed? We can go on another exploration. We found a desert of andesite. I do want andesite. Oh! You got me the rocks. A chisel. A chisel is something I could have and should have made with this. Because I want to make like the polished lot rocks. Would you look at that, a chisel? You're way ahead of me. I was hoping you would break automatically, like when napping. All right, we got a chisel, we've got a hammer, we've got blocks. If I remember right, it's just this full stack, so we make these shinies. Gotcha. Because what I want to do is make like a really sterile looking meat locker. Six more hours of fuel. Do you want to forge some things? I can put a couple of these on there. You're waiting for the tin bronze? Ah, fair enough. You need the next tier of anvil with the tin bronze. Okay. For when we go... For when we get to iron one day. Okay, okay, okay. Does that mean I should have made a anvil mold? Because that's what you gotta do, right? Lost it. Alright. Well, what happened to the anvil mold for the copper anvil? You have to break it. Like when you make the molds, you have to smash them to get the anvil out. I don't know if you have to do that, but that is what I did. Is that new? Used to be able to just take them out. It didn't go that way for me. Also. Ah. It's the first time I've successfully been able to lean something. Alright. Here's a knife. You're hot. Let me burn myself on this. Tactical burning. Am I burning again? Am I being shot? What is happening to me? Alright, hang on. Where's he at? There he is. Like, the damage was coming so swiftly. Hello. I didn't believe it was one of them. And I was right. It wasn't one of them. It was two of them. Okay. There you are. Ah, there's a portal right there. Man, I really do wish I'd turn those off now. Like, they're just so in the way. Oh, so there's an item called a Rift Ward. It'll help if when we get it. Okay. We hit the H and we say Rift Ward. Copper, quartz, Jonas assemblies, and an iron plate, and an electrum ingot. The electrum ingot confuses me. I don't know what that means or how to get it. We can make it now if we try, aside from the iron thing. We'll get there. I mean, like, there's no huge rush. Alright, I've got a copper knife. Was making a saw. Got a lot of picks. I've got a lot of stuff. Trying to recall exactly what we need to be doing at this moment. I got distracted. I didn't get my copper axe. That was the thing I wanted. But now that I've got the axe head here, it can just be a bronze axe, which, nice. Better. Get rid of all my stony tools. What do I want to do? So I could start building like the sandstone portion, the new base, or I could collect more sandstone. Or we could go on an adventure and try to find that special wood, which I can do with you. Well, we can try a teleporter. It can help change biomes massively. Okay. I am interested. What temperature can I pull this guy out? Like, I'm okay setting myself on fire in order to drop it in here. Alright. One thing I don't need is I don't need to take the hammer and chisel with me. Where have we been keeping hammers and chisels? What did I do with all my sticks? I can solve my too many tools problem. Or at least I thought I could. There we go. There. I'm not carrying a massive amount of things. Alright, what are you doing to me? Magnetite. Well, alright. This is all good and all, but what am I doing with the magnetite? I mean, smashing, obviously, but... You are... So that's for iron ore. Gotcha. And we need the bismuth bronze clay to make the iron. Oh, you were showing that I had a bunch. Or you had a bunch. Okay, okay. And I've gotten ahead of ourselves a little bit, maybe. Put it in here. So we make the super anvil, which I think you need clay for. Where's the guy put leftover flint? Okay, so we need a temporal gear before we can use the teleporter. Now, that's all well and good. I like temporal gears and such. We not have them in here. Where's the person find temporal gears? Am I a clockworker? I sure am not. I am an innkeeper. Make sausage. That's what I do. It's my special power. Actually, come to think of it, I think it's... Nightmare drifters are the most common. So, you're just a regular surface drifter here. An axe head. I'm about to run out of stuff here. I've put the sticks away like an idiot. But you went to fight during the storm and you got one of those gears. Yes. I recall this. .5 damage, 3.8 damage. That's not as big of an upgrade as I thought it would be. I'm getting booked. Throw the books out on in the sand. No. You know, the winter sand. All right. It's 4 a.m. Feeling pretty grand. We need best way to get more gears is if you go caving. So, wish you luck. You know what? I'm going with you. Oh, you are a speedy one, aren't you? This man is made out of sugar. He is. Where's the cave? You passed it.
Thanks, Granddad.
Do you mean this cave? Thank you for the follow, Quedras. Woo. Yep. It is a cave. Can confirm this is a cave. A deep one. I probably should have brought some dirt along. There we go. Now we've got some escaping dirt. Oh, there we go. Well, thank you. There's a bunch of little cuties in here. Oh. So isn't it a problem being in your underwear like this? You have the nudist skill. Okay, well, I'm not fully sure what that means. We going down here? Makes you even faster, and you have +4 to temp resistance. Ah, and hunger slower. Quartz. I still haven't figured out how to make glass yet. I imagine quartz is involved. Dead end? Okay. I mean, you know, it's cool being a nudist and all, but don't you... Doesn't armor make a big enough difference for you to want some? Little hole in here. It looks like a dead end hole. Are you a nightmare drifter? You're a deep drifter. You like speed a lot. That makes sense. You also seem to be able to jump. Got any bandages? Yeah, a couple. Yeah. See a bowman down here. I want to confirm we're heading in the same direction. Deep shivers sound scary. Are you? Granite with oxidization, and you are some kind of spider mite? Oh. Do I want to harvest these guys? Do you have anything cool? Okay. Beg your pardon? All right, you're going up there. But why? Or are you a nightmare drifter? You're a tainted drifter. I think it was the spikes that got me there. Okay, you broke most of the locust nest. Oh. So that's a thing. Oh, this is a dead end? Okay. Dang it. Stub my toe again. You alright? Someone's gotta teach me what a locust nest looks like. That locust nest. Yeah. Okay. So what do you do with them? Do you block them off or do you smack them? Break them? Ah! Am I doing it right? Well, that was awful. You can see why you hate these guys. What is this? Saltpeter. See a bowman. I think we need to like get out of here briefly. Heal, regroup. Only one problem. I can't remember how I got down here. I don't know. We can just keep going down until I die, I suppose. Saltpeter's important. Just can't remember why. I imagine you scrape it off with like a shovel or something. Alright. You should see the corrupt saw blade locusts. I may have seen them before. You collected a bunch, mostly for bombs. Nice. Alright, what's hitting me? It's gotta be a bow guy. According to the angle, he's over here? No. The drifters can throw rocks. Yeah, yeah. I am familiar with getting hit with rocks. Saw you, Locust. Ooh, you missed this? What did you Oh, you're up there. Ouch. You jumped on a spike? Me too. So this is an area you've never been. There's gravel, there's water, there's aged wooden planks, and here's a translocator. Which I don't have the materials to fix. But I'll take the uranium. Am I going to die? Like, it's a problem that I took uranium, right? Alright, so I need metal strips, but I don't really have those. Alright, still need 3 temporal gears. So we've got this translocator here, right? And it's directly under the main base. I like blue. Would it be wise to dig a staircase up from here? Is it even possible? Come over here. Okay. Combat help. I'm not going to be a lot of help. For a lot of reasons. Seems you've been killed. Nightmare drifters, that's good. Okay. Hello, friend. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. Can I pick you up? I don't know that I can. Oh, we need the bell. Oh. They spawn more drifters, which will get us the nightmare drifters. Okay. I'm on the trolley. Whew. It's fun out there. All right. No room for uranium in there. This is not the place to keep uranium. Wait, am I still using baskets? I am still using baskets. What's better than baskets? I mean, like, I was planning on making leather backpacks. Linen sacks. Make sure to empty my baskets. Well, I was trying. Alright, hang on. Saltpeter. Mining bag, linen sacks. What's... Many things have me confused. Okay. I don't even know what to do with these hand baskets anymore. Good bag for just ore. Okay. There, have some heather. One of these guys has rope in it, right? Keep ladders. Alright, what am I doing? For one, it's food time. Let me go grab a pie. Ooh, filling, right? Just plain red meat pie. Alright, so we went into the cave. We did all the things. There's the combat portion that's way in there. And you know, I love it and all. I really do feel like it might be advantageous to dig a path all the way to the translocator. Whoops. There go my legs. Stop it. Sawblade Locust. Oh, it's that little guy? He doesn't look so bad. Oh, is that all my life? I did forget to get band-aids. Died immediately. Alright. Now, is that because my armor is broken? Maybe? We are not equipped for this. I have noticed, yeah. You can't see? Oh, yeah. I don't know how that happens. That'd be like my spawning point bug or mod. Alright. Pie's too filling. I can't immediately do it. Here's what I want to do. I want to go back into the mines one more time. Find my way to the translocator. Ignore those guys and dig a staircase back up to the surface. This is why you use a dozen spears. Oop, missed it. Pig. Welp. Come on down, pig. Which was the way we went? Was it this way? I'll find my way back to the translocator. This is the general direction. Maybe I went up here? Definitely looks familiar. Whoop! Oh, bitter. I think I took a wrong turn. Finding the way back to the translocator. Pretty rough. Oh, you have one marked on your map. I did. So you gave me the coordinates for one. And I did mark it on my map. Like way out here. I like the idea of having one like right next to the base. So that one is like, there's a monument I've never seen. Oh. Ah, damn it. We're getting there. You can see the benefits of the nudist perk more clearly. That might be good. So you've got a way down setup. When you say a way down setup, are you heading in the same direction I'm trying to head in? Towards the translocator under our world? Hello. I fell in a hole. All right. Happy to die down here this time. Love to not be there anymore. Okay. Yeah, so way down you can use. You have that closer over here, sugar. Okay, well. Go to where you are on the map. You take some band-aids out here. Alright, where you are on the map. I mean, you're in the hole. Then go straight down. Okay. Splunk. Okay. Lovely elevator. Saw blade. Well. All right. Is he dead? I think he might be dead. Don't mind me. Just 8,000 band-aids. Okay. And so there's... I see. But I don't have the metal scraps for this guy. But this is our safety translocator box, huh? Handed the scraps. Gotcha. Alright. I don't have the gears. Yeah, okay. Well... to help me understand here, we're in the bottom of a pit with a waterfall that we couldn't possibly swim up. How do we get out of here? I mean, I'll drown before I reach the top, right? Man. Like, I pop my head up here and I can breathe temporarily. Okay. We can just add ladders. Sounds like a plan. I'm just happy we can swim up. Let's take a moment and erase all evidence that I was bad at the game. Do a sprint run facing up while holding space. I mean, I'm holding space right now. But like before I enter the water, I get a running start and sprint jump. Is that it? Like, whee! While facing up. Okay. Alright. My inventory is full of garbage. We've done many, many things. Got Jonas subassembly. Just gonna put you in here. Need better tools and all, or a better method. I mean, like, we've got the path to the translocator. That's all I've ever wanted. And so now we just keep an eye out for gears. And then we can start teleporting, right? But for right now, I think it's time to go check out the potential new base location. And after that ordeal, I'm no longer afraid of bears. Oh, and you found an interesting ruin? Well, I found an interesting ruin too. There's one up here. I looted it a little bit. Hi, kitty. The cat knows it's almost time. I'm heading off to the river. Getting shot at. It's fine. Serpentine. Whoop. So, all the way at the insane... Hang on. See the only one? Like his bark bark was different than his growl growl. Made me think there were more of them. At 10,800, there's a ruin you found on the map called the Sun Rift Experiment? Okay. I guess Candy left you here after the raid. How am I today? I'm doing good. Welcome in from Candy's stream. I'm Old Man Sugarheart. I'm a variety streamer. I've played this game once before, but we've come back because it's just that cool. And so if you're a Candy fan, that means you're probably a Vintage Story fan, right? You were here for it? Like all those years ago? Like 3 years ago? When I played this the first time? Your name does look very familiar. No, just a few days ago. Ah, well, same game. Part of me was wondering if the people who only watched me play that first time a million years ago would have come back. Oh, what do we have here? What's your name? Stefan. You like shovels? You like bombs? Sewing kits? Hey, that's what I've got. I'm not selling you that thing. You've got some... Got treasure maps and such. Howdy. All right. You love vintage story? It's so good. What are you doing down here? I feel like I'm being lured into a trap. Ah, an area with copper you mined a while ago. Well, you've killed me. You lured me into your trap beautifully. All right, back on the road. Let's see. We found a river. Right along here. Ooh, I got my feet wet. That might be a problem. This river has a really cool design. We are very close to it. It's dark, so we can't really see, but... I think Silverwolves has a good view of it from down there. Hard to tell. Wow, this is bigger than I remember. It is a bit dark. Does it get brighter if I hold this in my main hand? It doesn't. I think I want to swim across to the other side. There's more interesting connections over here. It's nighttime, so you can't really see it. Oh! Does this completely connect? I think it does. Gotta try hard not to fall here. But yeah, this is like a rock bridge that goes over the river. And so this is kind of where I'm thinking of building the base. Really wish it was later in the day so we could see everything fully, but let me check out the other side over here. Haven't ever tried a mountain base? This isn't even like a mountain base. So like we've got this rivers expansion, and sometimes when it hits like a hill, it forms these like weird rock bridges. Want to try collecting grass and sleep? Yeah, we could do that. Oh, you got me a hay bed? There we go. Just sleep out here in the snow. It'll be fine. I feel like we're being eaten. And also, we're freezing to death. I was a little concerned about that happening. Got some food that you can nibble? Raw meat? So no? Saw some puffballs in the snow a long way away. I think we're gonna freeze to death. I think that's the plan. Unless you want to start a fire. I mean, I've got the sandstone. I could make a room. Maybe seal it off. Keep us from freezing to death briefly. Hello. Hello, Bella. I'm freezing. Hang on. Ruby, that's who you are. I think I may have just killed you. You want to hop in here and not freeze to death? There, we're in a room. How are you doing, Ruby? Oh, right. I can cook the bushmeat. I'm mostly just happy not to be freezing to death. You will now show the victory story cheat code for cooking fast food. How do you cheat? So once it starts cooking, just keep it getting hotter. Then take the entire stack out before it melts. Place it back in. Works best for really large snacks. Alright, so hacks. Alright, in the meantime, thinking about the vision here. I think what I want is like a sandstone bridge across here. Or do I want to attach to the big bridge over here? I mean, I've got food, so I'm okay. Oh, this is rock. Sorry about the mountain's natural beauty. I could lock you in there if you like. I'll just leave that up to you. Okay. So planning. So here's like the dangly cliff over to nothing. Honestly, up there looks the most beautiful, right? On that bridge. So I'm thinking maybe that's where the base should be. Do you agree? But, like, isn't the fact that there's nothing to build on it that makes it pretty? Like, what if we built a second bridge underneath it, connecting it? You mean, like, to the both of these? I do think we would get there eventually. Like, we don't have enough materials to, like, build the whole thing right now anyway. Like a pier house. So are you thinking like having the main construction be like under the bridge? Or over the bridge? In the water with bridges above. Okay. I think that might be a good place to start. At least we'd save a lot on like roofing. So say I go over here. And we just start building out this way. And let's see, we want that roof to be like, what, 3 high? So over here, we start building this floor. I'm just gonna build like a sandstone bridge out here just a little ways. Kitty. My cat's causing trouble. Yep. Ugh. You okay, kitty? He was attacking me. Are those fish down there? Oh, there's drifters. Haven't quite figured out what I'm doing yet. I'm falling to my death. I think that's going to happen a lot. And how do I get back up there? This is the trouble with this house. Alright. Why saying you start as a pier house. Like, start down inside the river itself. I wouldn't object if you did that. I want to start crazy. Like, we've got bed respawn set up, and we've slept out here in the snow. What am I doing? I think we kind of want to, like, curve it up with the bridge. And then I'm thinking, like, we'll make this, like, a bridge. A bridge system that just goes from this end to that end, maybe even like through the mountain wall, but it'll kind of like curve up and arch along with the rocky ceiling, so that the rocky ceiling will be part like the roof of our house. Oh, you do have to go? Okay. That is fine. I'm going to continue along with the vision. And it'll not work out at all, but we'll be trying. All right, one more of those and we're dead. It does look like it's starting to freeze now. I don't think that ice was there a minute ago, which makes me think, like, eventually the entire river will freeze. I'm thinking maybe it was thawed because, like, we hadn't been here. But DM you if I want you to move all the stuff over. I will. But like right now, what we need are rocks. Rocks, clay, and I would like a cool looking wood. But we'll save that for later. Right now, what I want is sandstone and shale. Someone's gonna shoot you. Because what I'm thinking is sandstone, like, foundation, shale flooring, and then I would like some kind of wood that doesn't clash with those things. What that is yet, I'm not 100% sure. Like pine, I don't think would look too bad. Is that a cave down there where these guys are pouring out of? Could be a rough place to live. Maybe we need to seal that off. Oh, there is a cave like right here, isn't there? Not really, but I don't know. This could be... Alright, so it's a huge dead end. Have I once again trapped myself? Nah, I can get out of this. Very shallow, but you know, shallow enough to pop out all these drifters. I also think like the area under these things might count as caves, which could cause problems. I'm a big fan of this waterfall. Like, part of me is curious if we could like incorporate that somehow. If we could have like a water wheel up next to it. I'm not 100% sure that works. Guess what you're buying next week? New computer? A house? What are you buying next week? A kitten? Kittens are cool. Alright, slate. Not slate, there's shale. Shale is the cool dark material that I want. Alright, I'm grossly underprepared for what I'm doing here. Oh, and I'm also starving to death. I think it's time to head back to the house. But yeah, off stream, what I'm going to be doing largely is collecting materials for this build. We will see it through. It'll be beautiful. So, gathering lots of clay, lots of clay, lots of rocks. Lots of, let's say wood. But I'm still not sure like what wood I would want. Right now, I think oak would look the best. Dead deer. I understand. I understand why the deer are dead. Woohoo! You're coming home with me. All right. Hello, dear. Partially eaten. Well, that's great news. Need what the game considers natural rapids. That's why I'm worried, like, the river might not be compatible with those. Red wine caps. I don't know if those are good. Alright. Real question. Can we get home before we starve? It's also getting darker. You do believe that is rapid flowing? Yes. I do believe it's rapid flowing and natural, but like, since it's not part of vanilla, like my biggest concern is that like vanilla water wheels won't work with it. I'm not gonna find any berries out here, that's for sure. What lake is this? Where am I? Seems like heading west would be the way to go. My alarm telling me I gotta take the kids to school. All that you've been able to gather is that natural rapids have like a certain sound. And since you don't hear well, it's almost impossible for you. I don't know, you might be hearing better than me. You're the first person to notice bees. Got ambient sounds turned all the way up. But I've not been able to like fully hear bees unless they've already been pointed out to me. Get me out of here. You don't hear the bees, you have the mod that adds the buzz to them. Oh. Good, good, good. I heard about that mod. Alright, we're heading in the direction. We can make it. Just gotta believe in myself. I did see that mod. I thought about installing it, but I'm like, nah, finding bees should be hard. Like, not impossible, but like, kinda hard, right? Sometimes I worry about adding mods that make the game too easy. Or they kind of like miss the point, you know? Like, there's the mod that like makes napping and like clay forming super easy. I'm like, being difficult's kind of part of the point, right? Still hard to find them even with the buzz. You have to locate a proper tree. Right, right. Other mods have just come into memory. Oh, hey, we're home. Didn't think I'd make it. Left the door open. Like a punk. I had a whole pie in one of these. Alright. I was like, I've got to oil the bear hides. And I'm like, no, no, stay focused. Got all the time in the world. First of all, set my spawn point right here. In case I die, I don't want to, like, fly back. There's a spare pie for anyone who needs it. But for me, I am good now. Okay. Got lumps of raw fat. I think I cooked those immediately. Right? That's a thing people do. Since I have an odd number, I can't.
Thanks, Granddad.
Kitty. Oh, thank you for the follow. It just lets you know when you're in the area of bees. Yeah, I might have to do that. I don't know. I remember the first time I played, the reason I wanted bees was so that I could seal crock pots. And while that is a cool use of bees, I don't think it's strictly necessary. Okay, I need more places to put rocks. Like this is the chest for materials I need for like the new base build. Here, I'll just throw rocks in here. How are you doing? You're rendered. Great. Render this too. Alright. And now I've got the rendered fat. And so I take the bear hides, I oil them up. Lovely. You can seal crocs with fat? You can? Alright, who's shooting at me? You quit it. Hi, kitty. Sure thing, and good morning. It's configurable to adjust how hard it is. That's useful for many things. Candles, fruit presses, etc. The rendered doesn't go bad either. Yeah. Oh, right. There is a thing that I'm also a little curious about. I've got the expanded foods thing. And from what I can tell, you can't make sausage with rendered fat. It has to be like raw, unrendered fat. You get out of here. Stalkers everywhere. All right. I need the bowl while I got like pies going crazy. Got some antlers in here. Got bones in here. And dry grass. I mean, we're mostly good. I am bleeding out a little bit. Need to restock on Healy Dealies. Or candles. You'd think the poor ones, but not as far as I know. So I've made like these oil lamps. They're pretty weak. Honestly, they don't give much light at all. I do like that they're infinite. But I wish they were a lot better. Alright. Rendered fat. I think you use rendered fat in like the construction of windmills too, or gears and things like that, as you know, a nice little lubricant. Okay. I think everything is set up for my life. Hello guys. Do we have more sandstone blocks? Nah. shale. Shale is the thing I care about. But shale and sandstone is what I want to make the new base out of. And some kind of wood. I'm thinking oak. Like maple looks gross. Am I alone in that? In any case, I've got to sign off. I got to get the kids to school. I had a good time playing today. Yeah, later in the game you need a lot of for mechanical power. Yeah. There's a walking stick mod on your server that you love too. I know which one you're talking about. It's like the adventurer stick. Maple is only good for firewood. I kind of agree. I needed like buckets and chests, so I made like a lot of these. I was surprised how much they made. We got birch. Birch is a nice like white colored log. But I'm thinking if I had to go with the trees that I've seen so far, we've got pine, oak, birch, and maple. I think oak would be the best color to go with sandstone and shale. But like, I almost want purple heart, but that would be crazy to get to. Like, we talked about it a lot. There's translocators in the neighborhood. And maybe we could teleport and find something cool. Maybe like some ebony. Redwood is your favorite to build with? Yeah. I've still not like explored our entire continent. So like, I'm curious what I'd find down here. Or what I'd find up here. We do have many, many things to look for. In any case, I am signing off, I swear. I will be playing this again tomorrow at the same time. It's been good fun. Thank you, Crafty Candy, for the raid. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Since I've got Vintage Story friends, we should raid somebody else who's playing Vintage Story, right? Does anyone have like somebody they'd recommend? Might raid this other VTuber. Zulad? Okay, let me Google Zulad? Alright. Starting a raid on Zulad. Alright, have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.